What is up, everyone? I am Aaron. I am trying to break 1,000 ELO. As you can see, at one point I was up in the 900s, dropped a crazy amount of points, and I'm not sure how, but currently sitting at an 846. So very average. Not great, not bad. Hopefully, we can work together, try to figure out things as I explain my thought process, and we play some games together to get closer to that 1,000 ELO threshold. I feel like I've just seen a gap where a lot of content creators are amazing, a lot aren't that good. This is Kenya with the snorkel. So I'm trying to fill that so that we can at least get a lot of the information that we know together and start building on that, because I have a lot of blind spots. I doubt myself so often. Um, Yep, mountains to the north. So hopefully we can all work together and get not only me, but everyone a little closer, because I know that's kind of our goal, right? So great guess there. Playing a Bulgarian too. Good for him. Um, so yeah, if you have anything that I missed that was obvious, I would love to hear it, because all I'm trying to do is get a space where we can figure this out together. This looks like Bulgaria to me, but nope, not EU plates. So I'm thinking Eastern Russia over here. Wow, somewhere down there, huh? I guess it wasn't that mountainous, even though it kind of felt like it, but that makes sense for where that was. Eastern Russia still has a different vibe to it, so that's on me. Like I said, I'm not that great, so I'm working on getting better, and I'm hoping we can work together to get better. This one is very interesting. There's a snorkel on this truck, which I'm not familiar with, uh, unless it's Kyrgyzstan, which or Mongolia with that truck. Is this Mongolia or Kyrgyzstan? I don't know which. Man, with that truck, I think it might be Mongolia, but I'm gonna go in this region. Let's find out. It sure was Mongolia. Hate that. Man, yep. Crying eyes for sure. See, I need as much help as you are willing to give, because we are going to be in this together as I struggle back and forth. That was a horrible guess. I'm pretty bummed out about that one. So, I'm American born and raised. I've traveled a little bit, but obviously not enough to be helpful in this game, and you all know how much meta actually exists and how much you can learn. Those look like Brazilian poles. Um, So I am just really a work in progress and open for all the talk you can give me. Anything that you know that I don't know. Are those Brazilian poles? I'm thinking they are. And I just want to give us a place to start getting some of our thoughts together so I can feed off of them, but we can learn together. This might be Argentina, actually, but I'm going to go down here. I'm not sure. Looks like it might have been. Yep, or Chile. Man, those were not Brazilian polls. Not very good start, huh? So this has been my problem. I am just dropping points like crazy, trying to figure out where I'm going wrong, and hopefully I can have someone help me diagnose here. So I'm hoping I just have a few games per video and have a diagnostic of why I'm an idiot. Look at those mountains. This is no move. This feels Brazilian, but is that a Brazilian pole? I think so. Kind of red soil. I don't know. I feel like it might be down here, but I have been struggling lately, which is one of the reasons why I want to try to keep me honest, post these, see where it goes, see what I can learn, what we can learn together. Goodness gracious, holy shit. Wow, okay, well, we were both way off. Man, I was thinking those looked like they could be the mountains by Rio, but it was also Anyone's guess. Long antenna. I have no idea where this one is. Feels a little northern, but the water over here is to the north. I don't know. What do we think? Is this like Turkey or Greece or? I mean, those look like it doesn't look like Greek pavement, I don't think. Is that a lake? Looks like it's a lake. Man, I'm gonna need all the help I can get here. I have no idea. I feel like it might be Turkey, but the sun, I'm realizing, is due west, so I don't know if it's north or southwest. Maybe a little north, so maybe that was a very bad guess. Wasn't that bad. So we'll take that. Yeah, not my favorite. These no moves are killing me, but I'm really trying to get better. So I feel like this is a great way to just start honing. Red roofs, sun to the south. We are in the northern hemisphere. That bollard should tell me something, I'm sure. And if you know, please let me know because I have no idea. Can't read that. Let's go. Very large plains. I don't see any poles. I feel like this is going to be Central Europe, but yeah, there's a cathedral over there, like Czechia maybe? Slovakia. We'll take that though. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I had another video, ran over 15 minutes. Turns out I can't do that. This is South Africa, the double road lines. Somewhere probably around here. At least I hope. Sun due north. So yep, it's looking like South Africa. And one of the big things I'm really trying to work on is region guessing and just trying to fill gaps in how to learn more about this game. So I've been thinking about dual screening with Plunkett on single player and doing practice rounds where we work together to try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. It looks like a Brazilian pole, but I've never seen this. Yeah, it's Nigeria. Very interesting. So that follow car is Nigeria. Maybe, yeah, maybe I just don't know my poles that well either. But it looks like this might be. Is it coastal? I can't tell. So let's go further down to the coast. Right outside Lagos. That was the coast, but I didn't think it was built up enough to be Lagos. But again, turns out I'm not very good. That's why I'm not at that 1,000 mark that we're trying to get to. Not a follow car. This is Australia, though. What part of Australia can we tell? I think this is going to be south, like southern Australia, but I don't know how to region guess Australia. I know that's not a South Australia pole. Is this Western Australia? It doesn't seem very developed, or is it down here? Let's find out. Yeah, so again, these region guessing pieces are where I'm really struggling, and I think I'm getting lucky enough, but luck isn't cutting it, which is why we're trying to get all this together to figure it out, right? So, that is an interesting flag. It looks like it might be a Malaysian flag next to it. Jalan, I feel like, yep. So, striped pole, this is Malaysia, I'm pretty sure, but can we see a town? Maybe Yukon Waza, is that a town? Something park, a national park. Alaya National Park, maybe? This one's gonna bum me out. what are we looking at here? Is there a national park that would fit? I don't think this is the other island, but I am not too sure if it is Kalamatan or not. So, nope. Looks like we're good there. Got a win. So, like I said, this is a series of trying to break 1,000. I'm hoping there's information in the comments and we can start to get this range of knowledge going, because I know a lot of the better GeoGuessr players have a lot that they don't think about when they play. It just comes natural. So hopefully we fill that gap, and hopefully we break 1,000 sooner rather than later. All right. Have a good one.